What's going on, everybody? This is Alexi Smith. Just want to make a quick update video. So I made a video a couple days ago talking about the coronavirus and how it's affecting your money. So unfortunately, guys, it looks like the situation may have gotten just a little bit worse. So right now, there's like a semi-quarantine going on. So like I said before, I'm in New York City. So they actually made it to where any event where there's more than 10 people gathering, pretty much you can't. So we can't go to the gym, we can't go to church, we can't do anything. Shoot, you can't even go to the park, really. So even restaurants, I was at the restaurant earlier, and as I was leaving, they put a sign on the door, only takeouts. So the situation is getting a little bit worse, but what does this have to do with your money? So we're going to go into it, right? So just today in the market, guys, a couple of things happened. So one, the Dow, it actually dropped, and it was the second worst percentage drop in history. The second worst percentage drop in history happened today in the market. Not only that, the Dow had its biggest point decline ever. The biggest point decline ever happened today, guys. Today, not like last week. Today it happened, right? But what does this mean? You know, you hear about points, you hear about percentages, like what does this have to do with anything, right? And I don't even understand it sometimes. So just to give you a quick little explanation of how this works. So imagine you have $100. If you have $100 and you were to lose $10, you just lost 10% of your money, right? But if you have $1,000, right, and then you lose $50, now you only lost 5% of your money. So it's a higher dollar amount, but a lower percentage. I hope that made sense. So there's a difference between dollars or percentages and points, and think of points like dollars. Think of points like dollars, right? But both actually took a dip today, right? So first thing when it comes to the points, we actually went over the top 20 point declines ever. Top 20 point declines ever. And guess what? 1 through 5 out of 5 all happened in the last month. So numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the worst declines in points ever happened this month, right? Not only that, numbers 8, 9, 10, and 14 happened this year. Now, part of that is because there's more money in circulation, which is why the points equal more dollars. So that's understandable. But here's the important part. When it comes to the percentages, right? So the worst percentage drop ever, this happened in 1987, right? It was a 22% drop. And guess what that was, guys? That was Black Monday. That was Black Monday. And then the next time after that was today. The next time after Black Monday was today. So what does that mean? We actually had a day today that was worse than October 28th, 1929. Do you know what October 28th, 1929 was? That was the Great Depression. So we had a day today that was worse than the Great Depression. Now, does that mean we're in a depression? Not yet. Because if you look at the Great Depression during 1929, a lot of other dates here are in 1929. So we got 1929, we got 1929, right? So we're not there yet. But if you look, we have multiple dates in 2020, right? So we have 2020, we got 2020 again, we got 2020 again. So it looks like I said, the situation could get a lot worse. And I hate to say it, but it's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet. So a couple of things we got to pay attention to, and that's this. So if we look at different things that's happened in our history and how it's affected our money, look at what we're going to look at. So first of all, if we look all the way on the bottom of the list, right, this is 2001. This is 9/11, guys. So on 9/11, not even in the top 10, 9/11 is all the way down here where the market dropped 7%. So obviously, this is worse on the market than 9/11. They actually said it on the news that the airlines have never experienced such a loss since 9/11, right? So that's 9/11. Everybody remember 2008, right? Look at where 2008 is on this list. Close to the bottom of the list, right? So what we're experiencing right now is even worse than 2008. The only thing that's been worse than what we're experiencing right now is the Great Depression. Right? And unfortunately, like I said, it's not over yet. Why? Because we know for a fact there's going to be more shutdowns. We know for a fact that there's going to be more schools that are closing. We know for a fact that there's going to be more things that are going to go bad before it gets better. Right? So what does this mean for you? So I want you guys to just be aware of what's going on. I know everybody knows wash your hands. Everybody knows you're not handshaking nobody anymore. Now you got to, handshake with your foot, which is a whole weird experience, right? But the thing is, you got to pay attention to this on multiple levels. yourselves in multiple areas. So not just being clean, not just washing your hands or being sanitary, but also being smart about ways this is going to affect you financially, right? So I just want to remind you guys, we're going to have a webinar that's happening on Thursday. That is on the 19th, Thursday the 19th at 7 p.m. We're going to actually try to get as many people on. We're going to show you a couple of things that's going on in relation to this topic. So hopefully we see more of you guys there.